today's episode of Sharon's vlog. So I'm going to be teaching you today how to change your video background. So we're going to make use of both InShot app and CapCut app. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some editing videos to show you how I do change my background. Sometimes we don't want to use the same background all the time, you know, and maybe we don't have money to go to like a studio to shoot a content, right? But then you still want to make those interesting videos that, you know, that the background is really nice. So this video is for you. I will use Google and also Pinterest to see different backgrounds. You can use backgrounds like studio backgrounds, bedroom backgrounds, photography backgrounds, you know, on Google, Pinterest, and some other sites to make your background for your new video. So in this video, I'm just going to show you the how I do it on both InShot and CapCut. I use InShot because CapCut has a Pro, which means you have to pay to be able to use some enabled things on the app, right? Like for example, if you want to change your background, you know, you have to be a Pro member, which means you have to pay money to you to use those features, right? So right now I believe it's like 10,000 naira or so, and right now I can't really afford it, so that's why I don't do everything on CapCut. I also go on InShot and change my background there, and then after I've done changing my background, then I export the video and then import it into CapCut and then continue with my editing from there. So the other editings I do like to add the text, I add my audio, to increase the volume, you know, and some other things that I do there. I just complete my editing on CapCut, finalize everything, and then before I export it to YouTube. So yeah, this is like ways people like me are trying to save cost till we can afford the membership of CapCut every month, and then we can be able to use CapCut to do both our changing of backgrounds and use the Pro app to do everything in one section. So yeah, I'm just going to show you a video of, you know, just an example of what I do. So yeah, I hope you learned something today. So let's get so I go to this screen recorder app, and then I click on start broadcast. So I'm in my InShot app now, and then I'm trying to remove the background, and I click on video and then click on new, and then I look for the video that I want to remove my background, and I select it, and then I click on the green check arrow, and the video will automatically be inserted into the InShot app. So right here you see it's downloading, and we're just waiting for the video to download. So yeah, so right now I'm trying to insert the video into the InShot app, the video I want to remove the background. So I'm just waiting for it to be inserted into the InShot app. So now it's inserted into the InShot app. Then I need to remove the InShot watermark by the right hand side. So to do that, I click on it, and then an ad will play, and then I'll be able to remove it. So that's it right here. I clicked on it, and then I'm trying to remove the watermark. So you click on free remove, and the InShot trademark will be removed. So then okay, so now is loading, and yeah, it should be removed soon. So now, while it's been removed here, I come down and then I look for cutout on the InShot app. Right? I look for cutout. So while it's being removed, I come down here and I look for cutout, right? And then I look for where it says cutout, and then I click on cutout, and then I click on another cutout, and then I allow it to remove the background, right? So I'm just going to wait for it to be 100%. So, and then the background will be removed. So that's what it's doing here, is processing. And here the background is being removed. And then I'm going to click on the check mark. And then I'm going to look for a box, right? And it will bring me to where my pictures are. And I would choose the background that I want to use for my video. Now, the background I want to use for my video, I got it on the Pinterest app. So I saved it on my phone. So when I click on the box, it would bring me to where my pictures are. It would take me to where my pictures are. And then I will be able to see the background that I will want to use. So that's the box right there. That's the box right there, if you can see it. And then I click on it, and then it takes me to the pictures. And then I will look for the background that I downloaded on my phone. And then I'll be able to, and that will be the background for my video. So when I pick the background, you can always blur your background. So you can pick any blur of your choice. I prefer to leave my background at clear picture, right? So here you see my picture is hanging. So I touch my picture and I use my hand to zoom it in to fit into the box. Yeah, my picture is hanging here. So I've blurred the video with a peer picture. So I'm just zooming in to make my picture clear, because my picture was hanging. So that's it. That's how you export your video, and then you save. That's how to change the background on InShot. That's how to. So right now I'm exporting it, and then I'm saving it. So here you go. That's how to change your background on InShot. And then you can go on CapCut and then do the remaining part of your editing. Like you can add your video effects, your intro video, your text, your ending video. You can add anything you want to add, pretty much. You can do it on your CapCut after this point. So when you're done, then you can export it finally as your final video, and then you can take it to YouTube. So this is just what I do, because I can't afford the CapCut Pro app to edit my videos. So I use InShot and then export it to CapCut, and then before I send the final version to my YouTube. So I hope you learned one or two things from this video. This is how I do change my background in InShot and then send it to CapCut. So like I said, I have finished changing the background on my InShot. So like I said, I'm going to the CapCut now, and then I'm trying to import the video I just exported from my InShot back into my CapCut to finish the rest of my editing, like the video effects. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm importing the video I just exported from my InShot app. And so you do that by clicking on new project, and then you take it to your gallery, and then you'll be able to import the video into your CapCut. And then you can add a text. This is why you do the rest of the editing, like adding your text, your video effects, your ending video, your intro video. You can delete some parts that you don't want, add your sounds. So pretty much this what I do. Just the rest of the editing that I couldn't do on InShot, I'm doing it here. And then when I'm done here, I can then export it, the final video, to my YouTube before it's uploaded on my YouTube channel. I know it's a lot, but this is just how we're trying to save cost till we can be able to afford the CapCut Pro app, where we can be able to edit our videos well. So if you're like me, so this is how I do it. How I do shoot my video. This is how I edit it. This is how I change my background on each shot. Then I export it, and then go to finish the rest of the editing on CapCut. So I hope you learned one or two from this video, and until next time, keep on making amazing videos. You don't really have to go to the studio or or go to some really nice spots to shoot a video. You can shoot a video in your house and then make use of the background on Google or on Pinterest, you know, to get those nice background pictures that will make your video really pop out well. So I hope you learned how to change your background using both the InShot app and the CapCut app. So till next time, I hope you learned something today. Have a good one. Bye guys.